I see where the culprit is. Got you.
Are you okay?
Where did everyone go? Look over here. General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things? We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't worry though. With my reinforcement, you'll be back to normal in a moment.
Thank you, General. By the way,
Can you see the sign above my head? So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay? Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. Can't you give me a discount? Consider it good. I'm afraid not. As an observer, your gaze reaches far deeper than his. In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into... For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so. Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret? Thanks. And of course, be careful not to let it slip. Or I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you? Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it. Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny a secret. I guess you could say we're now partners. No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and... All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say...
And you? Are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing.
I saw everything! The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparksy right...
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero.
looks like the students have all recovered.
Did they recover?
Sparksy probably compared to a streamer. That's right. At least this time. You're one step closer to an audience with Aha. Right now, all of Plain Arcadia is watching you. Make the most of that. Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. Lower your... The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparksy virus will... You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant who's become the focus of all, I'm sure you've already made your decision.
Victor, here to claim your prize. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you... Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll live stream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor. All right! Let what belongs to the Graphia family. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together. Better to have a friend at the Phantom Moon Games than... What? No parting words? How do you like this ending, Sparks' old model? You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask. What do you plan to do? Who's the mask? That elation isn't wasn't it your idea? What? You told me to leave. That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this? And how does that joke go again? But take the fool out of a mask. Come on, Sparkle. Ladies and gentlemen, a friendly reminder.
Sparksy! No. Sparkle? Which one is...
Perhaps it was just a masked fool, playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods. Or maybe... she just wanted to remind us that the... In any case... let's go to that classroom, where I want to investigate and find out who exactly created... Let me know when you're ready to head out. This place... it's like nothing ever happened. The... 15 years ago, during the last Phantom Moon Games, I participated. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people how foolish, how naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a on July 22nd. Year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar. A supplicant, he slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school. Then went on to Dovebrook District, where 100... That killer moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the...
It was a tragedy the world could not forget. The Phantom Moon Games of that year. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave. Her name was Himeko. Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind, even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere. Strictly speaking, Ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been... So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly?
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report Special.
The SparksyCon hosted
Under the watchful eye. Unbelievable!
We'll continue following.
Break around 4 p.m. today. Even more shocking. Lyndon Scott.
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr.
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantasmoon Games, and got caught in the fallout. Apologies for interrupting your work, Mr. Ash.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The mess at
Initial assessment, 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further autopsy.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean. Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever. The Herald of Death is back.
Your suspicion isn't without merit. But that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Executed? Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the public? Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the fantasy. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. The case's info is in the DOS.
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the wind from Dovebrook could dispel the metallic. When he first...
Mr. N, no, he's... People only care compared to all that.
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my...
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games. Assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago, the same omen returns. There are signs the fantasy...
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, only victory can...
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the
This is a game shaped by the most capricious Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. Even so, I have to ask, what that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon Games, instead of tossing you into an IP...
Throw me in prison. But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron Hunt. Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a paint. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me,
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Oh, imagine. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punk Lord?
Some say she's an emanator of elation. While others say she enters the... She caused Punk Lords most information...
It's obvious she...
I know.
But you, Corporate Zero, once tampered...
Just like... Are you willing to trade the secrets of Imogenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction.
Who knows?
Deal. Ethan.
Hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating well. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you, including that cyber battle between you and that genius Scroolum. I even logged into all... I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective. I even let you stroll through my collection. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stonehearts investment in a stealth. Just think of this deal as something private between you and me.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants... I was hoping the show would get better. Streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl without anyone getting hurt. Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests? And this thing? When did it sneak in? In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams. Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club